first fight in 2026 right here in Mohegan Sun. We got a welterweight championship fight for you. Julian Let Me Bang Lane, Dustin Page.
You're about to be in the fight of your life. I hope you're ready.
That's the next journey, man. Keeping this belt around my waist.
We are all the way live from Satellite 5. It's the Bare Knuckle Show. I'm Brian Soscia. Glad you're hanging out with us today. We appreciate you being here. Guys, this is freaking me out. My lips aren't matching what I'm saying. I think it looks like a delay. Is that weird? Can you guys notice that? I feel like it's a Kung Fu movie.
Yeah, I do see that.
That's really weird.
I think that
new toys we're playing with.
No, I think you're good. I think that's a delay from your return
whatever.
monitor.
I don't know. Return monitor, smart, whatever. Here's the deal. We have a lot of great stuff coming up today. We're excited to see you. The boys are all here. And matter of fact, we got Dave Feldman stopping by later. No telling what he's going to say every time he's on. Matt the Silencer Guyman's going to join us ahead of his co-main event. That's this Saturday with Jamel Herring. And I'm excited for that. A two-time world champion professional glove boxer making his debut against Bare Knuckles Matt Guyman. We'll see what happens there. A lot of good stuff to get into today. The boys are all here. They're in the booth as we get ready to head to Connecticut, Mohegan Sun for our next huge event. I'm excited for the main event. I'm excited for the co-main event. I'm excited to talk to Matt today because Matt watches the show all the time. So I love that he's into the show. He's always in the chat. So now we get to have him on because he's got some big things starting here. I'm excited to see what's going to happen there. And then also, I said about the main event, look at this. Dustin Pegg, we've been talking about this for a couple of weeks, versus Julian Lane. Julian Lane versus Dustin Pegg. Any way you want to put it. It's going to be a great fight. Julian Lane's always a fun fight to watch. So is Dustin. Now they come together. And that kind of hurt because what happened to me last week. We'll talk about that in a minute. Are you guys here or are you just kind of...
We're here.
Are you trying to figure things out?
Well, yeah, we're looking at this lip thing. We're looking at your lips. Talk. Say.
All right,
I think you're on.
I think I'm probably good now. I'm not going to look at myself. I'm going to look at the camera.
I think you're good.
It's better. We're synced up. Did we have syncing issues?
No, it seems like your lips are...
You like looking at my lips, Ivan?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does seem a little weird when I talk. Maybe it's my nice beard that I've been growing.
We're asking our man in the sky.
How does it look now? Let me move my
thinks?
beard away from my lips.
How do we look?
Is that better? Let's see how you talk.
Are we out of sync?
Hello.
Oh, hey, Junior.
No.
How are you
Junior-
doing?
No, we're good.
Junior playing the grip.
These
It's
new
that new
cameras
camera,
we got.
man. We'll get
Yeah,
used to it. We'll figure it out.
I think it's a frame rate thing. I don't know.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what
some sort of
frame rate is.
delay.
I know that everyone's in the chat hanging out, having a good time. Hey, guys, hit that love button for Guyman. He's always in the chat hanging out with you, and we're going to have him on the show today. I can't wait to talk to him. Can't wait to talk to Dave. And like I said, we're headed to Connecticut. That's awesome. And I mentioned before that when I just went like that, my knuckle, it does still hurt from last week. If you remember last week, we were watching Brian Duran punch stuff. He always punches hard stuff. What's going on here?
Oops.
We're trying to
There you go.
punching hard stuff, right? So I decided to punch this wall back here last week, and look how my knuckle turned out. Mad respect to all the bare knuckle fighters. This was 2 shots on a wall. Do you have that?
Oh, that was your one picture.
The one I sent to you to put on the show. Okay, we can wait on that then. Man, the Yes Network's going to love us. So what else do we have here? We're canceled. One show, we're done. All right. Well, anyway, that last week.
This is all part of the script.
Yeah, we meant to do that.
We meant to do this.
So, yeah, last week, if you weren't watching, Brian Duran was punching things. He always punches hammers. He punches steel. He was punching a rock. Boom, 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 boom last week. And I always try to, when he punches something, I try to punch something. So I turn around, punch the wall.
There's your hand.
That was my knuckle after the show last week. It still hurts a little bit. I mean, again, mad respect. That's from 2 shots. It was swollen up. My daughter's like, "What happened to your hand, Daddy?" I'm like, "Daddy was being," she goes, "dumb again at work." I go, "Yep." She knows. She's 5. She gets it. Let's see. Drop your predictions in the chat for Guyman. What's going to happen in his fight, too, by the way, before we get talking to him. Also, I see people loving the graphic, the Home Alone graphic. From Vaughn Design Team. Another great graphic with Daniel Stern. Evan, do you know why we did this graphic?
No.
Well, if you remember, back in the Home Alone days when they first came out, there was the Wet Bandits and there was the Sticky Bandits in Home Alone 2. Mm-hmm. And Daniel Stern fits both of them perfectly because apparently he got busted trying to get a hooker.
Oh, I just heard about that. Yeah.
So look, it freaked me out. And you can't see, but he's got the change here in his hand.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Perfect. That was good. Do you think the hooker said that when he paid her? I don't think he even got to do the deed. I think he got caught
wouldn't
first.
he say that?
No. Yeah, that's right. If she did a good job. Only if she did. I mean, I don't know. I've never had a hooker. Anyone's ever had a hooker.
You pay them. They don't pay you.
Well, they paid me in the past. That's why I didn't know. But anyone's ever had a hooker in the chat, let us know. Have you ever said, keep the change, you filthy animal? Evan?
No. I respect women.
I know you've never had that was a complete joke. We're all very happily married. We don't mess around there. All right. Little Ben likes my beard. Okay, it's growing. I actually, in Italy, I screwed up my beard trimmer because like dirtbags, Evan, you can attest to this. We don't trim our beards at home. We do it in the hotel room because we don't make a mess.
Clean it, yeah.
So I was doing it in Italy and I forgot to plug the power adapter and the thing smoked and blew up in my hand. I haven't bought a new beard trimmer since. I have to get on that.
Is that from shaving your beard or shaving your ball fro?
Well, I do the beard before the ball fro. Come on, man.
No, you.
I'm not going to put it on my face afterwards. Anyway, let's see what else. Oh, trivia this week. Let's get into some trivia. We got a boxer in the co-main event. Again, we're talking to Matt Guyman later. He's fighting Jamal Herring, and he's a 2-time champion. So we have a boxing. I'm tired today. A boxing
question.
Relevant question. Thank you. This is sent in by Andrew and Julio, and we appreciate it.
This one is for hardcore boxing fans. There are currently 2 fighters on the BKFC roster who fought against the great Saul Canelo Alvarez. Who are they?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's
Pauls. You guys know? I don't you answer, Brandon, because I know you know.
Probably Trout and
Trout's like I think that would be the one. That's an easy, almost like
and
a
the guy
layup,
that was
right?
fighting this week.
Let's see. Oh, in the chat. We should let them in the chat. Yeah. We should let them answer in the chat. That's a good answer. I'm going to say Trout was the first one that came to my mind, and Brandon's as well. I had a hard time with the second one. I couldn't think about the second one. So if you know in the chat, please let me know. I'm reading the chat. While we're waiting for them to start answering, I can read some of the. They were yelling at Junior to kick one of you guys out of the chair. Billboard Mats was saying that. Let's see what else. Guyman will swarm him in the clinch and beat him and make him quit. They like my beard. I didn't even know. It was just because I didn't buy a new trimmer yet. Thank you. Okay. 305 Comics Miami says Trout. That is one. Dave saying Trout and Jamal.
Is it Trout and Angulo?
That's what Fuse UK is saying.
I don't know.
Trout and
follow
let's just see what the answer is. Why don't we do
boxing.
that? Gloves. Ugh.
The right answer is former BKFC welterweight champ Austin No Doubt Trout and former WBO light middleweight champ Alfredo El Pero Angulo. Angulo fought Canelo Alvarez back in 2014, going 10 hard rounds with the Mexican phenom before losing by TKO. El Pero made his debut in bare knuckles 10 years later, scoring a come-from-behind knockout of the night win against Jeremiah Riggs. Austin Trout, however, had his first professional boxing loss in a razor-thin 12-round decision for the WBC and WBA titles to Canelo Alvarez in 2013. Austin Trout went on to retire on a 35-7 record and found gold in bare knuckle boxing, capturing the BKFC welterweight belt in 2014 against the very tough Luis Baboon Palomino. Austin Trout is scheduled to fight Franco Tenaglia in the lightweight tournament finals for the vacant lightweight belt in 2026.
There you go. I couldn't understand what these guys were saying. I'm sorry.
I was asking if you wanted us to get off this. It was a little long.
No. See, you guys worry about it being long. You always tell me not to worry about stuff being long.
It's just something I always have worried about my whole life.
I knew your guy set you up for that. And I was going to do it before you did. I was like, I'm not worried about being long. I take a shower every day, and it never worries me about being long. But no, the only thing I was worried about there, and Julio claims, I've emailed him about it before. Thank you, guys. That was great. And Andrew, that was awesome. We appreciate you sending them. But he claims that we won't get hit for that copyright. He said he runs it through everything. I don't know. That was like Is that why you asked me to get off of it? You thought it was maybe a copyright strike waiting to happen? Oh, okay, cool. Then we're good. We'll see what happens. I trust him. But good job. We kind of got that one right. And you don't even follow boxing, like you said. I love it. All right. Thank you for the trivia. That's that part of the show. And then let's just, before we get to Guyman here in a couple minutes, might as well get into the mailbag, right?
Why not?
Let's do it.
Hey, I'm talking to you. Yeah, you. It's time for mail call.
You guys hear that?
No.
That was Yes Network telling us we're canceled. Just my show. The rest will be on there.
No, Brandon's fired. They'll send in a new engineer.
All right, we'll get that. That's what makes the show good, right? Let's see.
Whoa!
Oh,
Brandon,
you pervert! All right, let's look. The first thing. This is one of my favorite things I've ever gotten in the mail. Chris Lights Out Lytle. He's in Hawaii doing the tryouts, and then I get this in my mailbox. He sends me a postcard. This is me holding this up yesterday. I figured that we were going bananas in Hawaii. And the back says, wish you were here. You missed out. Aloha, Chris and Steph. Thank you very much. I don't know. Chris, that part was cut off about P.S. I peeled his bananas. Thank you, Chris Lights Out Loud, for that. We appreciate that postcard from, you took the effort to do that and think about that. I love that. Thank you, Chris. You made me laugh very hard yesterday. Very hard talking about the postcard. Let's move on.
No problem, Brian.
Yeah, thank you, Chris. All right, Jono Jaws. Did you end up getting Jono Jaws thing we were talking about before the show? We couldn't get the song the guy wrote.
Yeah, it's like
it's pretty long.
It's long, yeah.
So we'll just play clips of this guy. Jono Jaws sent this in. He said he made a BKFC song. Now I never know if this is an AI thing now or he actually made it because some people do make music. We'll just play pieces of it, see what it sounds like. I haven't heard it yet, and we can rate it. Let's see what we think in the chat too. That sounds real. Sounds like a real guitar recording, doesn't it?
Sounds a little like Judas Priest.
It's got some. Yeah! Let's go! Come on! I'll hear it again. All right, let's go! No mercy. What does this sound like?
Well, right there, that sounded
that
a little
Dio.
A little like Dio.
Yeah, a little bit like Dio.
Holy dive!
Dio's awesome.
All right, dude.
I feel like this is like you guys won't get this reference, but like a pro wrestling New Japan entrance theme. This is what they sound like when the Japanese guys walk through the ring. Very guitar good. That's how they walk through the Anyway, listen. I'll listen for a minute. Go ahead, let it play. I dig it. What do you think?
Got a breakdown?
I like it. They're saying Sebastian Bach from Skid Row. That's who it sounds like. Kind of, but I hear Dio. Dio, more Dio. Go Power Rangers, Savage Combat Sports says.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's definitely it.
There we go. Yeah, it does. That's great. Well, if you want to hear the whole thing, it's like 6 minutes long. It's like Stairway to Heaven, Andy DeVita, Iron Butterfly, Don McLean, American Pie. When I was in radio, if we had to take a dump, what we would do is we'd call them shit songs. And we'd put on a shit song, which was like Freebird, Don McLean, American Pie, Andy DeVita, Iron Butterfly. The other one I just said before, it's escaped me already, even though I just said it. But that's what we would do. That could be a shit song. And not because it's shitty, but because that's what you do when you have to, leave.
Do you have any peace song?
The studio for a minute. The peace song would be like, I'll tell you, Sugar, Sugar by the Archies. Oh, Sugar, Sugar. That's like a minute 58, I think. It's real quick. How do I know these things?
Any other bodily functions?
If I had a lot of times the jocks would be drinking and doing crazy things behind the scenes, and then they'd come all put together on the mic and they're all whacked out. So I don't know, maybe there'd be a throw up song. I don't know. Sometimes they'd be. One time there was a traffic reporter. The DJ threw it to the traffic reporter, and he was drinking and hungover and doing what God knows what else in the studio the night before. And when the traffic reporter threw it back to the DJ didn't answer. The DJ was passed out on the board. Then you could hear the traffic reporter run in and hit the next song. And that DJ got fired. Good times. Anyway, they're saying it sounds like Bon Jovi, Pink Floyd. I still say I'm with Evan. It sounds like Dio. Matt Guyman on in a couple minutes here. He's probably waiting to come on, I would think. Let's see what else we have here. We're waiting for Matt Guyman. Oh, we can watch a Big Read Street Team video. So we have a Street Team guy. He's a flat-foot hustler. We've introduced you to him before. He's out promoting, spreading the gospel of BKFC. Let's watch. He's with the right foot.
They can't keep up with the master.
He's in a war
of street promotions. They tore them down, but I'm back around.
I love it.
Saturday, February 7th, the Infinity Mobile Arena, Philadelphia. Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship.
He always says
Knuckle
Infinity.
Mania. Get your tickets now. They tried to take these posters down. Y'all, re-up. Order some more posters, y'all. It's war in these streets. Poster wars. They can't outwork me. These motherfuckers don't even know what they need to do to stay on top of the game. Bare Knuckle Fighting. Order your tickets now. Dave, order some more big posters. We at war. They can't.
He says, Dave, then I get a text message from him, yo, Bri, we need more posters. And I'm like, all right, I'll get you more. We have like 16,000 handbills. We have thousands more posters. If you're in the Philly area, especially in the city and the outskirts around Delco, because I've been stapling around Delco too, you're going to be seeing these posters. And the city is definitely talking about Knuckle Mania 6. They're primed, they're ready, they're pumped up and ready for it. Big read out there, flat foot hustling. I love it. As we wait for Matt Guyman to come on here, we're looking forward to talking to him.
He should be coming in any
is he there?
second now.
So we can deviate from the mailbag for a minute.
Yes, we can deviate.
Where's the silencer at? I want to talk to him. I'm not really supposed to say things like this. I'm probably going to get in trouble, but what do I care? I don't really follow the rules. That's why they don't tell me anything anymore. That's why I'm kind of on the line, on the bubble with my job anymore, because I say things I shouldn't. But I'm going to say this, and I'll wait till Matt comes on to say it, because I'm going to say it. It's got to be worth it. There he is. Whoa!
Oh, what up?
What's up, Matt? How are you?
All right.
Where are you at?
I'm at work. I'm sitting in my car in the garage.
That's actually a nice car. It's a nice car setting. Usually I don't like fighter car settings. It's clean. It's clear. You look great. How are you, Matt?
Hungry.
I know. Yeah, I'm sure. Well, first of all, I have to compliment you on that beard. It's wonderful. I'm trying, man. This is like maybe less than a month. I'm trying, and I hope I can get there. Is your beard, when I see you, would it be weird if I touched it and felt your beard? Is it like soft?
Yeah, not right now.
Yeah, because I
go out, I make it nice. But
how do you do that? Do you put beard oil in it? Because my beard's all gruff. I kiss my daughter on the cheek. She's like, "Get away, Daddy! Shave your beard." How do you make it soft? Beard oil?
Yeah, beard oil helps the skin. You get some beard butter, put it in the hair.
I've been using the butter,
some conditioner.
Yeah, Evan tried to give me this beard butter that he made. I didn't look like beard
homemade.
butter. I wasn't sure what it was, so I just kept moving. Matt, I'm glad you're here. I'm excited for you. And what I was going to say to you before you came on, I want to say this to you. I'm probably not supposed to say this. A lot of the people in the chat are very excited for your co-main event, and I'm excited too. It's a big moment for you. I think it's a huge moment, probably the biggest of your career in my estimation.
Back to back.
Yeah, of course, that's what I'm saying, of course. And it's just you're like leveling up, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. But first, I just want to say this to you: I have no problem with Jamal Herring. He's a pro boxer. He's highly decorated, 2-time world champion. But the issue I have, and I haven't heard him say this, a lot of time boxers come in here to bare knuckle, and they think they can, because their pedigree. I mean, Austin Trout did it, but not many have done it. They think they can come here and figure it out, but they've never fought bare knuckle. And I feel like you're like the defender of bare knuckle. I feel like the fans are seeing you like almost saying, you want to come in as a boxer, you're going to go through me if you even can, and I don't believe you can. How do you feel about that, almost defending the honor of just bare knuckle, no gloves? That's got to be a cool feeling.
Yeah, I'm the gatekeeper, I mean, that's kind of... My last fight with Reaper was essentially a contender fight. He went on to fight for the title again.
Mm-hmm.
So, this guy coming in, wanting to take over and, with one fight, jump to a title fight. So, I'm here to stop that. And now I feel like this one's a contender fight since Ibarola wants to fight this dude and I'm the one that got him.
Yeah, man, you're out there, you're getting them. I'm excited for that. And just like I said, you've always supported the Bare Knuckle show, so I'm happy that we can support you by having you on. So before we get to talking more about your fight, I want to talk about the show a little bit. You watch every week, you're in the comments talking. You're very fan-friendly. I think that's very important. A lot of fighters aren't Bare Knuckle, but you're one of the most. And I mean, as you watch this show, do you agree with Evan and I the biggest problem on this show is probably who? Who do you think?
Oh, man.
Would it be the man in the booth there, Broke It Brandon? You don't have to
who was eating food last week when I was hungry?
That was Evan.
Yeah, that's Evan. Evan, you're eating food in front of me while I'm in camp.
How dare you, Evan?
It's very unprofessional.
Oh,
there he is.
Look at they're daring you. I love it. Well, I mean, look, man, I'm just drinking coffee and water. That's all I do when you're in camp. I don't eat food.
Coffee.
There you go. Keep it up, man. Good diuretic for you. So, for the fans that are seeing you for the first time, I mean, I know a little bit about you outside the squared circle. who are you, dude? Because you're while you've been here for a while, you're coming up and you're newer, and there's newer fans watching. What kind of guy are you? I know you're into the outdoors. Talk about where you're from, everything.
Yeah, born and raised Wichita, Kansas.
Wichita.
Yeah, so Midwest. Didn't get into fighting until my late 20s.
Really?
So, yeah, I think I stepped in the gym my first day at 28. So,
why so late? What took you so long?
I wanted to when I was younger. I didn't know much about the gyms around my town. When I was about 20, I tried to go to a boxing gym, and I worked at the YMCA. And I would go to this boxing gym, and they're like, "Hey, go lift weights. Hey, go do cardio. Hey," and I'm like, "Hey, dude, I can do this at my work."
Yeah.
And I was there for like a month and a half, and never even hit pads with anybody, no sparring, no nothing. So I dropped that. Did a little traveling, lived in California off and on for a couple of years.
How'd you like coming from where you're at in Kansas? How did you like California? It's a little bit different.
Where I was, I loved it. I was up north, so I wasn't down in the commotion of like LA. I was like 4.5 hours north of San Francisco, closer to Oregon than San Francisco, up in the mountains. So I saw like 12 people a day, 15 people a day.
How have you been able to, I mean, you're talking about walking into a gym at 28 for the first time, and you're trying to figure out your life in fighting. Now here you are in a co-main event for Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship as we continue. I mean, we're rising like a rocket ship. I know you know that. But it's like you've been taking these big steps in fighting. How have you been able to do that so quickly?
It's not that I talk mad shit. It's just I talk at the right moment. I don't want to say I got lucky when I got the Reber fight, but my interview after my debut, I said I wanted to fight him, and he went on to fight Bloss for the title, and he unfortunately lost that one, and it gave me the opportunity to just not necessarily run my mouth, but pop my head in and make him notice that I wanted to fight him, and they lined that one up, and like I said, I just the right thing at the right time.
100%. So before the show went on the air, I'm talking to Broken Brandon in just off the air, just BSing back and forth, talking about you coming on and how we're excited to talk to you. And he had some comments about you, and I want him to talk really quick. Brandon, I didn't prepare you for this. You're in there. I can't even see you, right? I hope you're. Yeah, there he is.
You did not prepare me for this.
I know, but remember, you were saying what a good fight he had before. Remember that? You're talking about. Just talk about
one
that.
of the best. Definitely one of the best fights of the last year, I think, against Reber. It was close too. It was a split decision win, wasn't it?
Yeah. That was
Reber.
fun.
No. I mean, I just remember like that event in Clearwater just being. It was already a good event, and then like your fight came on, and was just like holy shit, and then it capped off with the main event with Jared Warren, and just perfect, perfect co.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch the main event.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just want to let you know that
I was looking at really quick, Brian, because you'll like this. I
Talk.
was looking at his Instagram just now, and here you go. You're gonna jump out of your seat.
Better be something. Oh, the Hawkster.
Yeah.
The
When did you? How did I not? I was scanning your Instagram. Let's not know how the heck did I miss that? When did you dress up as the Hawkster? When was that? I can't see.
That's AI, dude.
Oh, it's AI. Oh, that's awesome, dude. I'm gonna. When it
I have
comes,
so much fun making videos, dude. It's just.
Yeah, AI,
I'll make videos just for me. I don't even care if other people see them. And then I'm like, that's cool. I'll go ahead and share that one.
AI is changing the game, right? I mean, as far as everyone being able to do it. Are you like a pro wrestling fan too? Is that why you did that?
I was more pro wrestling fan when I was younger. I mean, I watched the WWF, WCW. I got a cousin. He's like almost 7 foot. Me and him would always wrestle around, and he'd slam me onto the cushions of the couch.
7 foot.
Went to a show with him. And then I actually won tickets off the radio, went to a show. I was a big Sting fan when I was a kid.
Oh, the man they call Sting. This is Sting. Yeah, it was great. I love Sting too. Well, there we go. We know a little bit your wrestling background, how you've kind of liked that as a fan. We're learning more and more about you. This is great. Now, they're going crazy in the chat, and this is something Brandon and I were talking about. They're yelling, Jorts, Jorts, Jorts. Talk about your love of Jorts. Why do you love Jorts so much?
Because people love him or hate him.
That's a good answer. And there they are.
Yeah, you won't be seeing those this fight, unfortunately.
Oh man, what'd you do with him? Did you retire them?
I still have them. We gotta, I guess, wear boxing shorts now. So I got a custom. Well, not custom. I ordered a pair and put a few things on them. So
is that going to upset you to not have your jorts? I mean, are you going to walk around in jorts in the lobby of the hotel? Or are you going to still have jorts on throughout the day? The
I'm probably mope around a little bit about it.
You should. I should. If I might show up at Wayne's in a pair of jorts to support you. What are they going to do to me?
Yeah.
Fire me? Probably. Oh well. Anyway, so I want you to describe too also your style. Like the fans that are newer. A lot of the fans talk to you each and every week inside this chat. They know you well, but the fans that are watching this that are newer, what can they expect out of you come this weekend against Jamal? What's your style? What should we anticipate?
It's chaos. I mean, there's a funk to what I do. I don't follow the technique like everybody does to the T. You have all these boxers training for 20 years and, working footwork, working the same head movement, working the same jab combos. And I came into this stuff late. I'm not going to out technique somebody that's got 15 years on me. So I just started hunting for something that works for me. I originally got into martial arts for MMA. Knew I wouldn't be in the UFC just because of my age. But I started looking at champions, like Dominic Cruz. That's my favorite fighter. Looked at him, looked at 145 McGregor, TJ Dillashaw, all these guys that were champions and tried to, pick a few things here and there that I liked. And then BKFC came around. My coach Rickles got into it. A couple teammates got into it. And at first I was like, I don't know about that. And then, it started pulling me. And then I saw the fight between, I forgot who it was, Reber and Perez. I saw that fight and I go, I want to do this. That's my weight class. I can hold my own with those guys and they're ranked. And I told my manager, I go, get me in that. And then they heard me moaning and bitching about it for about a year.
So like you mentioned Caveman, right? And he trained you. What does that do for you? I mean, this guy, not only was high level in whatever he's done, but now he comes to bare knuckle. He's fought bare knuckle. And in the beginning of bare knuckle, as when we all first started this journey, the promotion, it was hard because there weren't as many bare knuckle fighters to kind of study with and train with. But having him in your corner as a coach has to be like invaluable. It's got to help a lot.
Oh yeah. He's the one that put the dog in me. I mean, you have that, but he's the one that like pushed that out of me. So the crazy thing is, when I started my fight career, you have your professionals, you have your amateurs, and then you have your smoker fights. And I took an amateur kickboxing fight before I even took a smoker fight, and ended up fighting a dude that was a 10-year Golden Glove boxer. And the pep talk that my coach, that Rickles, he was my teammate at the time, gave me before that fight, just that I go off of that right there every fight. It's just, he threw that dog in you. And, I lost to a decision in that fight, but I didn't even know that dude was a Golden Glove boxer till after. I was told he had like 9-10 months experience like I did. And went in there and, I didn't, like I said, I didn't win, but I mean, I made him work for it.
Well, different than what you're saying. One time when I was younger, I went into a tough man fight because they needed me to go into a tough man fight, and I just decided to do it. I didn't even know what I was doing. They told me the guy I'm fighting knows nothing either. I found out, I forget the guy's name, but I think he went on to try out for the Olympics. So different than you. You did well. I got my ass beat bad quick. So I did. You're a pro fighter. That's what's good. So that was my debut in boxing when I boxed a little bit. But as far as your debut in bare knuckle, right? It's a different kind of sport, and I always like to ask this. Right. When you had your debut in bare knuckle, what were your feelings before you went into it? Were you a little nervous? You're like, hell yeah, man, let's go. What was it like for you?
I don't get a lot of nerves before fights. I do get anxiety. Anxiety more than I do nerves. And I kind of use that to my advantage rather than like dwell on the anxiety. I kind of feed into it. But I mean, really the walkout, like right when I walked out, I was on the prelims. So you don't get to choose your song to walk out to on the prelims because of the YouTube copyright stuff. So it's like, I just picked a random song. Here, play this. That's cool. And right when I walked out and started standing there, I was looking around and I mean, in my head, I was like, dude, I'm home. I mean, this is where I belong.
Wow, that comfortable, that quick, that's amazing, dude. But like now you look at your opponent, he comes from a high-level pro boxing career and two-time pro boxing world champion. So he's been down the road of fighting in big arenas. He's been all over, right? So what do you think he's feeling? I mean, he's dropping the gloves. Do you think he truly knows what he's in for?
Man, I'd like to pick his brain after the fight to see what he was thinking about, leading up to this and his thoughts going into bare knuckle. He's watching Trout. That's the guy he needs to watch. I mean, that's nothing hidden right there. Trout's the one that's came in and as a boxer and has done work. So he's watching the right guy. He's got years and years of experience, so he's got that back in him, plenty of stuff to watch. I think he's going to be confident. I mean, he was a world title boxer, so he has all the reason to be confident. But at the same time, boxing's a sport. Bare knuckles fighting.
Yep.
Let's see what you do when you have a pro fighter punch you in the face without a glove on. All of us pretty much have been in a bar fight. You get one or two. None of them are usually, big connections. You got 10 minutes in there with me, dude. Like, he hasn't felt it yet.
Well, that's what I was saying earlier when we first started the interview. It's kind of like you're going to let him feel it for the first time. You said it yourself, but I mean, do you feel like added pressure? I don't know if you feel pressure or responsibility. The fans, me, myself included, I'm a fan of bare knuckle fighting. And again, I have no problem with Jamal. I hope he has a great fight. But I am silently, I'm not really allowed to talk about it, but I'm doing it. Excited to see him coming to bare knuckle and a guy like you welcome. Do you feel like extra responsibility or added pressure that all the fans are looking, saying, we want our bare knuckle guy to win, not this boxer to come in?
Yeah, there's a little bit of pressure there. Not major pressure. I mean, like I said earlier, you can't just come in here and just think you're going to take over. I've had a couple fighters message me like, hey man, I don't like people coming in here and trying to take over right off the bat. We got earner stripes. And I know I jumped pretty quick, but I still, I went through war in my last fight.
Yeah.
I'm getting to fight a world title boxer off of a loss. I mean, how do you lose a fight and step up? Win or lose in this sport, you put a show on, you fight your ass off, you're going to go somewhere.
I agree 100%. That's a great way of looking at it, man. You can always win as long as you walk out there and you fight your hardest. And, it's going to be fun to watch you fight him. The fans are excited in the chat. They're excited that one of their own, as they're saying, is up there on the screen and is going to be in the co-main event. So for fans that don't know you, before I let you go, for fans debating, and I don't know why you are, unless you're new and you don't know, why should they tune in to watch Matt Guyman in the co-main event? What are they going to see when they watch you? Let them know.
They're going to see a fighter they've never seen before. I don't fight like anybody else. I mean, if you were just to flip to the channel and watch me fight and you see me throwing how I fight, you're going to wonder who this guy is. Like, why is he fighting like that? He doesn't know much, but once you keep your eye on it and you start watching that fight, you're like, holy shit. Like, he has some weird funk. He's got something different going on. That it's like, this is crazy. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep watching this thing.
I mean, I'm listening to you talk, and I almost don't have a response because they're showing. I don't know if you can see it. They're showing.
Yeah.
I just want to watch. I don't even want to speak. I mean, you're like pressure. I'm gonna miss the jorts. I got to talk to them about that. That really upsets me. pressure, man. And the fans know that. They know how much pressure you come with. That's why the fans that know you are so excited to watch you.
That's the small ring too. And
that was my next question.
I like to move, and I honestly didn't feel like claustrophobic in that ring for it being the small ring. But I've fought in smaller octagons. My first pro fight was in an octagon that was, I could almost stretch across, I felt like, and he ended up taking me down and dislocating my elbow. But I didn't feel claustrophobic in there. And now I get the big ring. So, I mean, I like pressure. I like to put on a show. Yeah. That's my number one thing, win or lose. First, I want to put on a show. I want it to be exciting. I want to be able to turn around and watch my fight, win or lose, and still be excited. And everybody else gets to benefit from that too. But the big ring is going to allow me to move a little bit more. So as much as I like pressure, and we all like pressure and seeing that, I feel like it's going to be a slightly different.
Well,
but it's still going to be a show. I'm still going to put it on somebody.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, if no one's ever seen you fight, they just showed the clips. You're definitely going to put on a show, and it's going to be amazing. Yeah. You're in the co-main event for a reason. They're not just throwing you up there to welcome this glove boxer. They call him bitch mittens. Some people are saying in the chat. I'm very excited to see what you're going to do, man. I know.
My last fight with Reber, I got in the co-main because of him. It was his town, his city. You know, I got the co-main from him. I feel like it's 50-50 on this one with me and Herring. I feel like I'm half of why this is a co-main event.
Of course.
You know, I don't know if he'd have the co-main event with somebody else, maybe featured fight, but I mean, back-to-back co-main events, you can't say it's because of my opponent.
Yeah, it says a lot, man, and you're going to put on a great show. Now, he just walked into the studio, David Feldman, president, founder. We didn't play his theme because we didn't want to interrupt you talking, but he's I know you're in a car, but I have to stand up for the president. I'm sorry. He's
I'm off screen. I'm standing.
Guyman's even standing up. I love it. Show Guyman standing up. I want to show Guyman standing up. You're the man.
That's my angle. I'm going to go back there.
But since Dave walked in, this is important, man. Dave, former professional glove boxer. Dave has done a bare knuckle fight before, has watched thousands now, over 1,000 of them probably.
Yeah.
So what advice would you give Matt Guyman as he fights this former 2-time boxing champion, a high elite guy coming in from boxing for the first time at bare knuckle? Is there any advice you could give? You've done both.
Yeah, I mean, I think, if I was training you, and I'm not taking your side, but if I was training you, I would tell you got to touch him fast so he feels what a knuckle feels like. And, that could either make him go one way or the other, and that's right. I've seen that so much in bare knuckle with these boxers coming over, and they get cracked with a bare knuckle, and it's just not what they've ever felt before. It's not that they're dazed or they're stunned. It's like, whoa. I didn't know what I signed up for, right? Yeah. So, make sure you just let him know what he signed up for.
And that's, that's the fans. That's the fans are saying too in the chat. They want to see Matt Guyman introduce this guy to what bare knuckle is, and I'm with you. And the other things he's got to watch is Jamel is what he has. I'm sorry, I was drinking too much coffee. Is when he puts his gloves up, there's less room. He can slip in there. He's got to watch his hands. He's got to pick his shots. I'm sure his trainers are telling him this. Yeah. This is intriguing for a lot of reasons, and we're excited to see you in the co-main event at Mohegan Sun this weekend, man. Thank you for taking the time to come on, and thanks for always supporting the show in the chat. We really appreciate you.
Yep. Good luck, my man. I'll see you later.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Matt, the silencer Guyman. He's going to try to silence Jamel Herring this weekend at Mohegan Sun, and here he is. He just walked in. David Feldman. How are you, David?
How you doing, John?
What?
You're the John.
Oh, I'm the John.
You're John.
We're making jokes now. Hold on. Oh, my throat's...
Come on, man. You're just walking into everything.
I am, man. I'm letting it happen. So we were talking about this, where is it? Back here before you got in here. We were talking.
I didn't know if a pimp and a John were the same things, and he explained to me that a pimp is the one who actually obviously pimps out the hooker, and a John is the one who purchases the hooker.
Yeah.
He said he's been a John before.
I've never been a John.
He has not been a pimp before.
I've never been a John. I have seen.
You are a John.
I have seen many Johns on Figueroa Street, I think it's called, in
Dixie Highway.
Yeah, that's transgender, I believe. You told me about that one years ago. It was on some podcast. But Figueroa Avenue or Figueroa Street, the great Mike Davis and I think I was there with Vito and a couple. They drove me by this place when I got street tacos in California. It's like something out of a movie from the 70s. Girls just lined up. It was unbelievable.
It's crazy, man.
I don't want to get disease. Let's leave that alone.
Which time? That's an easy one.
There's no diseases anymore, man.
Yeah, right. On those, some of those girls,
they have cures for everything now. You're good.
Except whatever you got. So
you're good. Just take a peptide. You'll be all right.
A peptide will make those crabs go away and stop clipping at you. Dave Feldman, you're here. Thank you for coming in today. We appreciate you being here. So how are you, man? First,
good, man.
Good? You seem like you're in a great mood.
No, I'm good. We're
any good calls today?
Things are clicking. I have a great call at 3 p.m. I have a call with ESPN at 3 p.m. Hopefully, some good news there. We got some really, really great shit that's happening right now. We actually got a green light. I got to wait till the contract signed. I will tell the fans pretty soon, but we got a green light from a network on our reality show for the World's Baddest Man tournament. Wow. That'll start filming on June 1st, and it'll air and probably start airing in September. But we got a green light on that, and that's amazing. It's an amazing move for us. It really the network it will be on puts us in real true mainstream. It's really truly, it's amazing, and it's been. I mean, I don't want to jinx this. I'm just gonna knock on as much wood as I can because I'm like, I said to my wife, I was like, I can't get a bad call in 2026. Like it's been crazy. Like good. It's because I think it's the way we open up the year. Truly,
yeah.
Like with the summit, and we said this is our year, and we're not going to take no for an answer. And I talked about it yesterday on the call. Where no, we're controlling shit this year. We're just doing it differently, and I think I'm going into these meetings just a little differently and saying, well, listen,
swag.
You're going to lose out on it, and they're going to pick it up. And now, truly, for something very big for us, we have 3 major networks in a bidding war over us right now, which is something that I dreamed of. I've dreamed of this for 15 years, and it's actually really happening right now, and it's just amazing, and I'm happy. And as soon as we get the go ahead, we'll let the fans know. But it's everything that we're doing is going to be unbelievable for the fans.
I won't jinx you, but is this what you showed me last week when you showed me that text message? Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's one of them.
Oh,
Yep.
that's one of them?
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you this. I'm not going to mess it up for you, I promise. You trust me to say this?
Yeah.
I can't tell you. I did see this text he's talking about, and if that's just one of them, holy crap, that's huge. So
It's just been an amazing year.
Stay tuned in for that. They're asking you here in the chat, somebody wants to know, Dave, do you think we'll ever make it to Germany? They want to know. Who's be a German fan?
Actually, our international guy Lubo talked to me yesterday and said that. So when we go to places like that we don't want to fly blind, so we try to pick a partner there that we can go in and partner with to go in there. They're the boots on the ground. They're the guys that know the people, and then we go in and partner with them. Lubo just told me on our yesterday call that he thinks he has a potential German partner. So the chances are good, yes.
That's awesome. And now they're talking about Knuckle Mania, and here's Savage Combat Sports. That's Ron. Ron wants to know if he's coming to Philly for Knuckle Mania. He wants to cover it. Thank you, Ron. We appreciate that.
Yep.
He said, is there any areas in Philly I should avoid in and around Philly? Where should we tell him to avoid, guys?
Stay in your hotel.
Still leave. Watch it on TV.
Where are you staying? Where are you staying, Ron?
It's gonna be like, I found a really nice cheap Airbnb, and
it says beautiful Kensington.
Yeah.
On Kensington and Allegheny.
Yeah, stay away, man. Unless you like needles for some reason, then go.
Yeah, really, just stay away from the. I would stay in the new South Philly area. That's built up really nice for Center City, or where the fighters are staying.
They're saying in the chat, anywhere in North Philly or West Philly as well as Kensington, everywhere to stay away. Ron, and then another little Ben saying, Ron, hang on Kensington Avenue. You can't go wrong there. Being there, it will feel like you're in Miami. That's what he's They're giving him bad info. Ron, don't go to Kensington. You will die.
Do not go to Kensington.
I'll tell you what, Kensington, when we had Eddie Alvarez, I'm going to say this. Remember, we were going to shoot.
Actually, if I was you, if you're looking for a hotel that's close to the arena, I would go to Philly Live.
That is good. That is good.
Philly Live, because you have some restaurants there, you have the casino there.
That's perfect.
And it's walking distance.
Yeah, it's right there. You're kind of in the thick of everything. But where was I going before you just derailed me there? I forget now. My brain's not working today, Dave. I was going to say something. Oh well, there it goes. So anyway,
peptides.
I need peptides for my brain.
Can he stay at your house, Soch?
I got a guest room.
Can he sleep in the office?
He could sleep in the studio.
He should come on the pod.
I had a homeless guy one time break into my studio, and he slept in the studio. He smoked a cigarette in there. I got in big trouble for that when I was in radio, because I used to put him on the air all the time. He broke in. He was to bring him in the studio and put him on, and then I wasn't allowed anymore after that. Let's see any more questions for Dave here in the chat. Drop them in, man. I know Dave's excited, and I know that you're excited not only about this weekend. We were talking before you got here. We had Matt Guyman on for the co-main event. You talked a little bit about that. I know you're excited for that, as am I. It looks like a great card. Mohegan Sun's very good to us. They always beg us to come back there, and we love the fans there, so we try to go back as much as we can. Now, from that point, this main event we're giving them, and it's a gift to Mohegan Sun and to the fans, in my estimation.
Yeah.
Dude, Julian Lane, Dustin Pegg.
Yeah, we didn't want to come back this fast, just so you guys know.
They
asked us to come back. They asked they had some vacancies, and they needed something. We needed an event in January, and what a main event we put on here. I mean, you got Dustin Pegg, who was in one of the best fights that I've ever seen at the 2300 Arena, where, I mean, anybody in the world would have quit, and he didn't quit, and he ended up winning by knockout. Now he's fighting for the championship.
Him and Raul Peterson, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you got Julian Lane. Like, I mean, he's been through the ringer. He's been up and down in his career, in his life, and now he has the opportunity. He is the world champion, and now he's got the opportunity to defend the title, and obviously to to become bigger and make more money. And I'm happy for the guy. I mean, he's been misguided before by people, and I think he found a home here at BKFC, and I'm happy that he's been able to take care of his kids and do what he has to do, and it's going to be a banger, man.
It's going to be a banger
because I don't even know, because people are like, who do you think? And I'm like, I don't know. One day I'm like, Julian Lane, he's just been around too long, and then I'm like, Dustin Pegg is so tough and he can crack, man. I don't know. It's going to be a great fight, though.
The thing you say about Julian Lane about being misguided a little bit, I think that it was in fighting, but I also think that, I don't want to say management, coaching, whatever, but the people in his personal life, I feel like he's changed that up over the last couple years as well. I feel like he's been more spiritual, and I think that's really worked for him to calm him down and get him focused.
Yep.
Obviously, he's a world champion. Things have changed for him. And I think this fight is really important to Julian Lane because he wants to defend that title successfully and show people it's not just like a thing where I won it and I'm done.
Sure.
Julian's really fighting for this. And if Julian's can be even more dangerous than he already is, I can't wait to see it.
I know, but then you got Dustin Pegg, who can take anything that you hand out.
Yep.
There's nothing you can hand out that he can't take. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm very much looking forward to it.
There's a great article on BKFC.com. Always great articles. I urge you to check them out to keep updated. Dustin Pegg saying as he goes for the gold, he treats every fight as the biggest fight of his career. And on paper, this is the biggest fight of my career. I've always wanted to be a world champion. This is the biggest opportunity in my career. I fell in love with BKFC immediately, and I proclaimed from day one I was going to be world champion. That day is almost here. That sounds like a man that's driven.
Yeah, man.
You can read more about him.
He's focused. He's driven. He knows what he wants, and he's. I don't doubt at all that he's gonna. If he loses, he will fall on his shield. Yeah. He will not turn around. He will not quit. He will not give it his all. He will do everything it takes to win that fight. As will Julian Lane. He has. This is his life. This is both their lives. Yeah. I mean, this is it.
They're fighting for all the marbles. I'm very excited to see these two guys go at it. So the other thing is, I'm looking here at the chat here, and they're very excited for that fight. Also, people excited, obviously, for Knuckle Mania 6, which is coming up. I know you're excited. I'm excited. We have a lot of stuff planned for that. And before we get to that, though, what do you know about this? We just did the tryouts in Hawaii, right? First of all, can we show Dave the postcard that Chris Lytle sent to my personal address? Yeah. There you go. That's from Chris Lytle out there in Hawaii.
Is that who he was with?
I don't know. maybe that's one of the new signees for Bare Knuckle.
Man, that's not funny, Dave. You know who I'm with.
That's his new gimmick. There it is. Chris and Steph.
I'm with Steph out here, man. Come on.
Yeah, he's out there. What did you hear? Have you been able to talk to him and travel yet about the tryouts? How they went? Is Nate any info on?
Yeah, I mean, there's he said that he found enough guys to put on a for the A side, like the guys that he thinks are very good fighters. He found some great opponents for them. I think 7 or 8 fights are already made. That's going to be April 11th. They sent me the arena yesterday. Let me see if I can show you a picture of that.
Very cool.
They just sent me the arena.
April 11th, huh?
Yeah.
It's 5 days before a very important day. It's my birthday.
The 18th?
Is that a Hawaii announcement being dropped?
I mean, I'm just going to show it to you.
Is
it an
announcement? I don't know.
I don't know. You said the venue.
I was talking about the Trouts. Yeah, he's going all. He's going
the arena.
I get listen. How does this work, Evan, or somebody, Brandon? Maybe Dave can tell me this. There it is. When Dave comes on here, I get in trouble. You're like the owner and president of the company, but when you leave here, I get in trouble because you say things you're not supposed to say.
All I'm doing is showing a picture, man. I found it on social media.
It's the arena we're going to on this date.
The Blaisdell Arena in Honolulu. The Blaisdell Arena in Honolulu.
Oh, so Honolulu.
Yeah, we're on the Big Island.
The Big Island. How's weather there that time of year? Is it nice?
You're not going.
Oh.
Am I going?
No, I mean, Evan finds a way not to go to the events he doesn't want to go to. So
I keep having kids.
We're all getting. Well,
I'm done breeding at this
now
point.
You got late enough, man. You're staying home. Enough late for you. You got too many kids popping out.
So it's going to be a great event, man. I'm so much looking forward to that one. And then we have an event the following week. We're going to announce that next week on the show. It'll be the 17th. That's going to be a great one. I mean, really.
We're rolling.
So it's funny because I was talking to our international partners today, our television partners, and they said, you told us you were having 40 events this year. What do you have? And I said, we only have one event in January, one event in February. And they were like, what? And I said, well, listen, then we go to 4, 5, 6 events in some months. Some months we have 7 events. So we're going to do, we are going to hit somewhere around our quota of the 50-ish, give or take a few events this year, between domestically and internationally, and it's going to be a busy year, but it's going to be a good year because we're going to have all the tools we need. That makes all the difference, man.
100%.
I mean, you just see the attitude with everybody around here, knowing that we're going to have the tools, knowing they don't have to dodge bullets.
Bro, it's been an 8-year, longer for you and even me, but it's way longer for you. It's been an 8-9 year climb for me, about longer for you. So it is nice to have that. I don't want to say security because it's not security. It's the know-how and knowing that we can take this thing to the next level. And here's the thing, and I know you feel this way, that it's not just about us in here and taking some stress off us. For me, and I know for you as well, it's about the fans, and we can finally give them what we've been trying to give them. And now you guys are finally going to get it. And
the fighters too,
too.
Like there's some fighters I want to fight 3 or 4 times a year. I can't. Now I can. So now we can. And, to be able to do that, like I always say all the time, you hear me say, I want to change this life, I really want to do good by the people. And now we're going to have the tools to be able to deliver on what we said. I just did an interview and I said, this is the first year that we ever went into the year not in a deficit. Wow. This is our first year ever. We went in with a sufficient amount of funding to get us through the whole entire year. This is the first year we've ever done that, including the first event, all the way up to whatever our 140th event we just did, or whatever that was.
How do we do it?
This is our first year that we're actually going in with a plan and having the gasoline to execute that plan.
I mean, honestly, we did it on grit, willpower. How did we get here? Like, how did we get to this point?
We wouldn't quit, and we found ways. I mean, look, we bet on ourselves, right? Man. We all bet on ourselves all time and time again, and you guys bet with me, because I remember saying to you sometimes, you would come to me and say, look, if you have to get rid of me, then you have to get rid of me. I want to see the company succeed. And I'm like, no, I mean, that's not going to happen. I found ways. We gambled it all, we risked it all, and here we are. I think we're in a place that if these few things come to fruition, which looks like it's almost definitely that they are, it's game over for us, man.
I'm keeping on knocking. Truly is. I'm keeping on knocking in case. I believe
and it's game over also because it's going to change our families' lives.
Yep.
Meaning we'll be able to spend more time with them, man.
Thank God.
And that is so important to us, and we just don't have that ability now. Now we'll be able to bring in other people to be able to do that, and that's very, very important to me.
It's kind of weird. I say it all the time, Dave, especially with what I do for the company. My job is to go out there and engage with fans, which I love. It's awesome. You're the best fans in the world. And I put smiles on the faces of other people's children when they're out there. I go give them things, I high five them. And it's like, it's nice for me to do because I'm not able to do that for my kids when I'm away. So, so it's like, I know what you're saying about the family thing.
Yeah, man, it's important because at the end of the day, it's like, I heard this thing the other day and they said, like, if you died tomorrow, I mean, we love you.
I love you too, buddy.
Truthfully,
Thanks.
I love you as a person.
Would I get a 10 bell? Would I get a 10 bell if I died?
No, I mean because you're a good person,
not answering
man.
me. Thank you, though.
You definitely will get an 8 count. A standing 8 count.
Go ahead.
But we would have to replace you, and you would be replaced in a week.
Yeah, I saw the same thing.
And that sucks.
I saw the same thing.
But it's the truth, right? Mm-hmm. But it sucks. But it's the truth.
But you got
so why not spend time with your family when you can and have the people that mean the most to you, because they're not going to replace you in a week, right?
Yep.
So we have to do what we have to do. And that was probably my Jerry Maguire mission statement moment, which I shouldn't have fucking said, because now you guys aren't going to show up for work.
Here's my mission statement. Show me the money! That's from Jerry Maguire. That was good, too.
There you go.
Jamal Herring is in here in the chat, and he's saying that let David know I'm on my way to the gym and already on fight weight ahead of schedule.
Yep.
So he's in here letting us know that.
I mean, I'm looking forward to that, man. I mean, he's, I don't know if he even knows, but I co-promoted some of his fights before he fought for the championship with Marshall Kaufman and at the Sands Casino and a couple other venues that he fought on. So it was great seeing him upcoming, and then ended up winning the world championship. I believe twice he won the world championship, and then now he's coming over to fight for bare knuckle, and he said he wants to be another 2-sport world champion, but he's got a tough guy in front of him. Oof. And it's a gritty, tough first fight, so he's going to get tested a little bit, and then we are going to see what Jamal Herring is made of in bare knuckle on Saturday night, and I believe that he has the tools to do what he needs to do.
Yeah, and it says here, he's saying, I guess somebody must have said, I missed it in the chat, it moves pretty quick. They must have said you need to return to boxing. Look, I'm going to be honest with you, this is bare knuckle. So even if we like you and we respect what you've done in boxing, a lot of the fans want their bare knuckle guy to beat your ass. I mean, let's be real with what it is. So he put here in the chat, somebody must have said, go back to boxing or something. And he wrote, where's it at? He wrote, I'm going to put that silly statement to rest, return to boxing. And he put like an emoji. I like Jamel Herring. I know the media liked him a lot too. He's doing a lot of media for this fight.
No, he's
I've been
good.
told by PR that they're chomping.
And look,
at the talk.
they don't like him now because he's new. And then after the fight on Saturday night, they're going to like him.
And that's kind of what Guyman said in the interview. Once you prove yourself here, people tend to like you more. It's a proving ground. That's what it is. Yeah. We're excited to see what you can do, Herring. I'm excited to see what you can do without the gloves and just see how it pans out. I'm very excited for Mohegan Sun this weekend. Shifting back to Knuckle Mania, that's the next one up after Mohegan Sun. I mean, look, we added Elmore and Richmond last week. That's going to be a banger. I know we've talked about the all-encompassing experience. If you didn't get your tickets yet, BKFC.com. Grab your tickets because this isn't just great fights. The great fights are there, but it's an experience, and they are flying off the shelves. The media is going nuts in Philly. They want Johnny Cannoli on at iHeart. I'm seeing everybody's picking it up. I saw Fox
We're outpacing
29.
last year.
It's
so
crazy.
We're going to break the record again, and that's unbelievable. The Philly fans are unbelievable. They're coming out to support. It's going to be another amazing event. I encourage everybody that didn't get tickets to get tickets. Almost all the lower level tickets are gone. Now we have all the upper level tickets are available. There are a handful that are coming back. So get your tickets now. Like you said, the fights are going to speak for themselves. We have some amazing bangers on that card. But I mean, the activations we're going to do, the crowd activations, the different things we're going to do that are really fun, the giveaways we're going to do, really get the crowd involved with this thing and get them to be a part of this because they are a part of the growth of this. So they should be a part of the biggest event we've ever done.
Since day one, I agree.
Yep.
And you know what, while I have you here, something we talked about, actually, let's just go into this. We talked about Joe Elmore and Mike Richmond. This is from the mailbag. I want to play this, Brandon, so you know. I don't know if you've ever seen this. When they got into their fight in the crowd in Hollywood, Florida, I grabbed Elmore right after. Look how intense he is. Let's watch this.
Joe, Hitman 187 Elmore, some static just happened in the crowd. I don't know much. Hey, look, Mike Richmond needs to get off his fat fucking ass and drop down to 165. He's been saying he wants to fucking train. He made 135, and he wants to sit and be fat and lazy at 185. Let's see Knuckle Mania then. Let's go.
He willed it. This guy, Joe Elmore, that intense is Joe Elmore. I don't want to fight him normally, but when he's like that, that's going to make for a better fight.
That's going to be a good. Look, I mean, there's so many great fights. I'm really looking forward to. I'm looking forward to Yoel versus Lorenzo Hunt. I just want to see, if Lorenzo's going to try to make that his moment, like his career-defining moment.
Well, it's interesting.
And then you have...
Hold on, I want to say something about that. I'm sorry. It's interesting because Lorenzo is highly decorated, one of the greatest of all time. He was pound for pound the best at one point in BKFC. His titles speak for themselves. His fights speak for themselves. But now it's interesting to me because it's not a title match. And I don't think Lorenzo cares. I think Lorenzo kind of likes the fact that he can defend the title another time. He wants to take some legacy and put that feather in his cap.
Well, I think once you've already won the championship, he's won it 3 times now. I think 85, 205, and 85 again. So he's won the championship 3 times. I don't think it's about the championship now. I think it's about legacy. 100%. And it's also about the most important thing to him right now is about money.
Yep, money and
legacy. He's going to get paid, and he has a chance of really laying down a hard legacy right now. And then we have Ben Rothwell trying to avenge his 2 defeats versus Andre Arlovski. I mean, listen, that's not an easy fight for him. That's just not an easy fight because no matter how confident Ben is, and he's our guy, and we love Ben, but no matter how confident he is, in the back of his mind, he lost to Andre Arlovski twice, right?
Yep.
So that's in his head walking into that fight. So which Ben Rothwell is going to show up? Which Andre Arlovski is going to show up? Great question marks. Then move back, Crystal Pittman versus Jade Musamwa. What a banger there. I mean, that's an unbelievable fight. But the fight I'm most looking forward to is truly the rematch of Ben Bonner and Tony Soto. I think it's going to be twice as good as the last fight.
It's got to be. I mean, that's good. This whole card is absolutely amazing. I'm looking forward to it too. Actually, another thing I want to talk about, aside from the card, is that experience, right?
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago, you came on here. We talked about how we want the fans to start bringing signs and stuff.
Yeah.
And you talked about doing a contest. It must have resonated because a woman named Kelly sent an email and she said, hey guys, on one of your recent shows, when talking with Dave Sr. about finding the best sign at Knuckle Mania, you mentioned it could be worth some money. Unfortunately, I won't be at Knuckle Mania. I'd like to show you guys my sign made by my 5-year-old grandson, Colt. He knows how much I love my fights, and he knows that I really love Mike Richmond. I'll be holding it up, watching at home while Mike Richmond is dumping bucked up on his head. Her 5-year-old grandson made this sign. Can you see it? I don't know. It's kind of hard.
That's amazing.
Can you zoom in a little bit?
That's cool.
I mean, it's a 5-year-old. Colt, hey, man, thanks for making the sign, Colt. We really appreciate it. Colt, you're a BKFC champion for doing that. Very cool. Keep making signs. You can send them into us, but we want to see them at the events.
Yep.
But a 5-year-old, that's so cool, man.
It's beautiful.
The next generation of bare knuckle there. The other thing we've been going on with is all the promotion that's going on, Dave. And I know you've been so busy, you don't get to see all the promotion. I know the Eagles didn't do well. I know that this weekend, but we were up there.
Bittersweet for us.
It is bittersweet because we're the night before the Super Bowl and we want all the attention on us locally.
I mean, listen, I wanted the Eagles to win. I mean, really all the way, man. I mean, they're our team. But at the end of the day, is now we have the opportunity to have the media talk about us here in Philly more.
Yep.
More immediate.
They're going crazy.
Just today.
My phone's blowing up.
Now we have so many more appearances. Get the opportunity to be the talk of the sports world in Philadelphia for the next 3 weeks, and we're going to make the most of that. And I'm just looking forward to Knucklemania. I remember, again, driving over, because it was so important in Philly. Driving over, there's a double-decker bridge in Philadelphia that leads into the arena. It's a top going one way and a bottom going.
Yep.
The bottom is going northbound. The top is going southbound. So we're going northbound. We go over the little river, and I saw it all lit up, and I was like, holy shit, we sold that out. And again, I told the story a million times, but I was at a concert, and I was like, we're going to sell this shit out. And we weren't even legal yet. And now this is going to be our second time selling it out and second time breaking the record. And it's just amazing for, like you said, how did we get here? How did we do it?
I don't even know.
But we do it.
Yep.
And we're going to do it again.
So what I was saying, the appetite in Philly here is at a boiling point.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, at the Eagles game, now I'll show you, so I think they were queuing it up. They had a tailgate, a BKFC tailgate. Pat Sullivan, they're all out there. Johnny Cannoli, all out there. Show what Pat was doing. The people were going nuts.
Bare knuckle, right? You start right here. Right?
He's explaining how to fight.
So what do you think about it? What do you think about it?
I think I want to see that. I see that. I think I want to see that on Zoom. I want to see it there. You know, he's fighting.
Correspondent Pat Sullivan.
Is he going to show us some moves? There he goes, Pat. Pat Sullivan, Knucklemania 6, going to be amazing. And that's just...
He looks sharp, man. He's got energy,
pumped.
man, like crazy energy.
He is pumped.
She was like, he's white.
What'd she say?
She called him white chocolate.
He's white chocolate.
He is white chocolate. He is white chocolate.
White chocolate Pat
He's total white chocolate. He is, man.
I love
Actually,
Pat
that's his
Sullivan,
name, Pat
Man
White
on the
Chocolate.
Street is amazing.
Yeah, I think we should
might have found something
What a
here.
segment.
Give him a mic and let him go around.
He is white
What do you
chocolate,
think
bro.
about bare knuckle?
So speaking of Pat Sullivan, you saw this. Do your Pat Sullivan. Go
Do
ahead.
it. Come on, man.
Do it.
What, my Pat Sullivan?
go.
Oh, Dave, you have no idea, bro. Nah, you put me on the spot.
No,
I'm not doing it right.
It's good. It's good.
This fucking bare knuckle, bro. Nah, that's not it.
No,
That's
come
not
on,
it. That's-
Dave. No.
Come
He
with,
gets
I'll
these
tell you
started.
what.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, bet. Yeah, bet, bro.
Speaking of Pat Sullivan, have you seen this? I think we talked about it last week from the press conference when he got into the fight because, you know, Johnny can always come to avenge his knockout last year, Pat Sullivan's knockout with Kane Thomason Jr.
What a great story there.
It's a great story, and people are picking up on that.
Right.
Philly's going nuts. But now you got Kane Thomason Sr. because he got involved in the press conference brawl that happened with the cannoli being thrown, and he's been going nuts on social media.
It's going viral.
Yeah, but did you see this? What he's doing now, Kane
Yeah.
Thomason Sr.? He keeps it up.
Pat Sullivan's a bitch.
Let's watch.
Gotcha. My champ wins again. Whatever. You know what? Pat Sullivan is a bitch! And I've got a song about it.
Sullivan is a bitch, everybody knows it. He talks real tough, but he don't ever show it. Big mouth, small punch, that's his whole pitch.
Holy shit.
That was
That
awesome.
is great.
I
That
don't
is
think
great.
that's very
But he
funny.
looked sharp, man. He looked sharp,
Pat's
though.
upset. Pat's taking
No,
exception.
but he looked, honestly, like he looked
did,
sharp.
But Pat's taking
I
exception
know.
to this. Pat, do you hear him in there? He's trying
Yeah.
to talk to you.
Yeah.
Pat,
Hang on, here's another one.
what do we got?
I'll take life failures for 500, Bob.
A cat with one leg trying to cover turds on a frozen pond.
What does Pat Sullivan look like in a fight?
Man. Kane Thomas. Pat, are you
He
upset
spent a
about
lot
this?
of time on this.
Kane Thomason Sr. is very upset with
That's
Pat.
funny,
I
man.
love that he's doing
That's
that. Everyone's
funny.
talking about it. Other than that, I mean, I know we're excited. I know you have meetings to get to, big meetings. Oh, I don't know if you can talk about it yet. In the chat, they're asking this. You mentioned it last week. Who is this biggest fight, or whatever you're talking about that you've ever signed? Can you drop
man,
that
it just
yet?
didn't. as what happens with fighters, we negotiated it. We had an agreement, and they came back and asked for more. We finally went back down. We went back up, and we finally just got to a deal, but it's not signed yet, so I can't announce that. I apologize. I'm not trying to false start.
Understood.
We had the deal. It was done, and then they came back. But you guys, it's going to blow you guys away. We're not going to announce it until Knucklemania, though. We're going to announce it at Knucklemania.
Ooh, I love it. That adds more intrigue. That's what we need to do. That kind
we
of
actually
stuff.
have another. We have like 3 or 4 groundbreaking announcements that we're going to break on Knucklemania. But thanks, guys. Thanks for having me. Thanks, fans.
Hold on. Don't leave. I'm sorry. I got to. You talked about that reality show, right, for BKFC?
Yeah.
I want to show you what this guy Beasley Reese sent in really quick before you go. This is a Russian reality show.
Beasley Reese.
It's not the same guy you're thinking. That's his name online. I don't. If it's the same Beasley Reese, that's really cool. But I don't think it is. He sent this in. It's a Russian reality show. Tell me if it's our reality show can look anything like this. Just keep watching. It'll make sense in a minute. There's captions, but that dumb bottom line, you can't see it. This is what they do. They just settle it. They just settle it. This is in Russia. Watch this girl's face. I wish I knew what they were saying. I'd watch this. So what can we expect out of the reality show? Is it going to be like this? I hope not.
No, that didn't look really too real at all.
I didn't think so either.
Right?
But I love it.
No, it's going to be it's going to be awesome. We just got the house in Miami Beach,
Nice.
18-bedroom house, mansion.
I'm waiting for the check.
Filming
from that
is going to
still.
be June 1st to June 30th. I mean, we really did. We just got it last night.
I know.
so
I gave it to you.
It's sick.
It's my house.
I didn't show you, did I?
I live
You want me
there.
to show you guys?
Yeah, you can show us. Show them my house. Go ahead.
I can't show you guys.
What do you do that for? What do you do that for? All right. Well, there he goes. David the
All right.
President Feldman.
I'll see you guys.
See you in a
Thank
little
you,
bit.
guys.
Thank you, David.
Hey, your boy Paul Tyler's calling me from prison.
That's not my boy.
Take it on the show.
Take it on the show. No, don't. I'll say hi to him.
This is a collect call from
Cisco's saying hi to me. It's Cisco. I'm not even saying the last name. All right, Dave. Thanks for stopping in. Dave Feldman.
Dave, appreciate it.
Thanks, Pat.
No
All right,
problem.
We got a couple more things to get to, like the KO of the week.
What did he just say about there's a house and a reality
There's
show?
a bunch of things that were just dropped just now,
the TV department,
and we have no idea.
You don't know about it? I thought you knew about this. You don't know about any of this?
No, the content team hasn't been informed. Hawaii, I know about, but reality show.
That might have been the biggest tornado appearance ever of David Feldman on our show. He came in and he started dropping bombs.
ESPN.
This was quite a wow.
What are you gonna do?
They're saying, Mr.
This
President,
is why you
thanks.
need to watch the Bare Knuckle Show.
Yeah, I mean, this is it. Like, we dropped the news. We dropped
You
the
never
rumors.
know what's going to happen.
We dropped the news
We
and
didn't plan
rumors.
any of this. This is just
Let me explain something to them. This isn't the norm with this show, but I have not, as you can tell, I don't feel the best. I have my...
You don't look the best.
I look like shit. I got my Dayquil. I'm knocking this back. I got my sprays. I'm good to go.
All right. What do you have?
I don't feel good. Dayquil. I don't think I have it. I think I'm exhausted, honestly, from helping build this company. I think I just needed to breathe. I'm very congested. But my point is this. Normally, I have these rundowns done, and Brandon and I go through them. This rundown, all your emails, we sifted through, so I'm sorry if we missed any. But it was done, up to about 5 minutes before the show? Thank you.
we were going up until... We were still building stuff as we were in the intro.
And I rip on Brandon jokingly a lot, but thank you very much. You're a benefit to the show. We appreciate it. All right, so let's get to
No problem.
Yeah, you walked that. And I got the burps today, too. It's horrible.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know. It's terrible. All right, so let's see. Oh, we got this is great. Lorenzo, the Juggernaut Hunt. We were talking about Knucklemania. The champ texted me this knockout of the week. He wants us to be the knockout of the week. Let's watch it.
Hey, that's my girl right here. What's going
on?
Right now? Hey, that's my girl right here. What's going on?
Damn.
I like the Mike Tyson. Thank you very much, Juggernaut. We're excited to see if you're going to be doing that to Yoel Romero at Knucklemania 6. Bonus knockout of the week coming from Little Ben. Ben, the one that you sent earlier was the knockout of the year. You said it didn't work, so I know that must have been a good knockout because it was taken down. So we're going to do the other one you sent. This is your knockout of the week. Turn the music down. Or turn the volume down, he said. I know why.
Why?
Oh.
Some N-bombs are dropped at the end, I think.
Oh!
I love this, but the best part is, see that lady walking up, the old lady?
Man,
he's tooting it
He's
up.
tweaking.
Look at that. But the best part is that he gets in the car.
He gets right in the car.
But watch the old lady. Watch the old lady. And she's walking up, going on probably her Sunday shopping trip. She's watching these two idiots. That's brutal, dude. I wonder where that was. That's probably Philly. All right. Well, there we go. There's your knockouts of the week. What else do we have to get to? I think we're going to shelve the other things till next week that we talked about, Brandon. Other than that, let's look at what we have coming up. We talked about it. I mean, we're excited for this week. We're going to be at Mohegan Sun, the home of Mike and Mish, right? We're going to see them there. I'm excited to see you guys. For Lane versus Peg, and we talked to Matt Guyman earlier. Jamal Herring making his debut. We're excited to see our Philly guy go up there and see if he can withstand the bare knuckle fights. I'm very excited for that. Mohegan Sun always allowed great crowd. That's why we keep going there. They love us. They demand that we come back. We're excited for that. You can watch that. Find out more at bkfc.com. And then after that, full speed ahead. That's the last stop in the road to Knucklemania. And you know what's up with Knucklemania 6. We've added a fight last week. We keep adding stuff. If you want to keep up to date, bkfc.com, much bigger than just Knucklemania 6, as Dave said in the fights. If you got to get there live if you can, bkfc.com for those tickets, because it's an all-encompassing experience. There's going to be insane things going on between fights. Free giveaways. I've heard a lot. I'm actually in negotiations for a couple things, and maybe we can talk about next week. That could even involve maybe a small concert there. I don't want to start any rumors. We'll figure it out. I'll let you know more about it next week. Thank you so much. Look at this, by the way. This is a new. These will be given out in the VIP packages for Knucklemania. How cool is that? Dave gave me that right before the show. He said, "You're the champion of nothing. You can have it." I said, "Thank you." Anyway, we're here for you. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Brandon's trying to get my attention. What am I missing, Brandon? Just keep going. Keep rolling through
the
it.
other thing?
I told you not to worry about the other thing, right?
Okay.
Because I said I didn't have time to get to it, so we'll do that next week. You can hold up a sign that says what you're saying to them. There's two other things that could
Here,
be.
I'll write it for you.
Now they're trying to lip it up to me. I can't see your lips.
Here, let me mute all the mics.
Yeah, mute them. That'd be. I think they leaked it already, didn't they?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I
what
thought
they
we
do.
were announcing it.
You know what?
All right.
Let's just
Screw it.
Yeah.
If Dave can do what he wants, we can do what we want.
No,
Are we
I
announcing
didn't
it?
say that.
Oh.
I just said let's just go.
You want to go? What do you think, Evan? What do you think? Let's take a
When you
vote.
say go, you mean like?
Do we get out of here? Do you want to take a vote? You want to announce this other thing or no? We're unsure about it. Is Junior out there? Why does he have to be the guy we talk to? Why does he know everything?
Here, killing the mics again.
Let's call him, see if we're going to announce
Actually,
it.
maybe a senior's out there.
Well, I know that he'll tell us to do it. I know that, shall I announce G? This is exciting. Breaking news. Breaking news.
Oh, shit.
Do they have the baby?
Breaking news. Hit the button.
Oh, no.
Just got a text
Yay.
from, this is great, from G the Cutman Perez. Just got a text that said, we had the baby, 8 pounds, 12 ounces.
Woo!
Dave has the picture, but please don't show anyone else. Okay, well, we're not going to show
Okay,
anybody the picture yet, but I don't know if I was supposed to announce that, but I did because I'm very excited. I love G and Caitlin. I know we're excited. I hope you got my gift. I know Dave sent gifts, and you, dude, congratulations. You two are soul of the earth people, and you're going to be great parents. You're going to see how awesome it is to be a mom and a dad. Congratulations, guys. And hit the love button in the chat. Hit the love button in the chat for G and Caitlin. Hit it. Boom, 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 boom. If you don't hit the love button, you're a jerk off. Hit it right now for them. They deserve it. They deserve it. They have a new baby in their life.
Junior said, "Why wouldn't we announce it?"
Weren't you on that meeting
There
yesterday?
you go.
Hold
Fire
on.
away.
Wait. I'm angry now. Weren't you on that meeting yesterday when we were told not to yet? That's why. If you're watching, that's why we wouldn't announce it, because we were told not to by you yesterday.
All right. Well, here's the announcement. Ready? That's not the announcement. Shit.
Apparently on the marketing call this morning.
Oh, the one I wasn't on.
Yeah. All right. Here we go.
All right, here we go. Big announcement.
Guess where we're going back to.
Do we have a graphic? I don't even know.
Place your bets, everyone.
This continues. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. This is big news. We talked about how much they love us, and this continues what we've been trying to roll out. It's a residency at Mohegan Sun. We'll be back at Mohegan Sun again. We're excited. March 28th for Parker Porter versus Josh Watson. BKFC Fight Night. Like I said, the fans love us. That's why we're going back, and they keep asking us to come back. So what we did was we signed a residency with them for these 3 shows, the one we did before, the one we're doing this weekend, and the one coming up, because they can't get enough of us there, and we're very happy to be at Mohegan Sun. It's the first time in their history they've signed a residency like this, so we're very proud to be making history with Mohegan Sun. What a great fight crowd. Always great fights there. So there you go. That's the big announcement that I thought I couldn't announce yet, but now I did announce. There we go, because I wasn't on the call this morning. I apologize for that. All right, guys, thank you so much. I'm excited that you guys joined us. I'm excited for all of you to experience what BKFC has in store this weekend at Mohegan Sun and for Knucklemania. It's all here for you with Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. It's going to make you go, ah! You ready? Here we go, guys. We're out of here. Thank you, guys. We love you. We'll see you at Mohegan Sun. Come and say hi to us and bring signs. We want to see some signs. Bring some signs if you're coming. All right, here we go. Let's go. Ah, let's go, Mohegan Sun.